5 baby gyms make this countdown, ending with the one I'd actually buy. Choose by looks alone, and daily cleanup or storage can become the real headache. Choose folding, plush space, music, wood, or all-round balance. Number 5. B. Toy Starry Sky Baby Gym. If wood is non-negotiable, I'd begin the comparison here. It's the dedicated wooden option, rather than another plush mat or electronic activity center. That gives it a distinct role for parents building a simpler play area. But materials documentation, dimensions, care guidance, and included pieces aren't established here. So I'd pause before assuming it'll fit your floor or cleaning routine. Skip it if folding portability matters more than style. I'd also pass if you want a large plush mat or built-in piano maraca play. Number 4. Tiny Love Super Mat. Picture a family room where the play zone can stay spread out. I'd choose this when a large, extra plush mat matters more than compact storage. That roomy positioning is its clearest advantage, especially if a tiny activity patch feels limiting. But the exact footprint, thickness, cleaning method, and storage approach aren't provided. That uncertainty matters because oversized baby gear can quickly dominate shared space. Skip it if you need a compact folding gym. I'd also look elsewhere when piano-based play is the main attraction. Number 3. Baby Einstein 4in1 Kickin Tunes. This is where I'd look when budget discipline matters, but you still want an activity-focused mat. Its value-oriented position and 4in1 format suggest broader play flexibility than a basic mat alone. That makes it appealing for parents trying to stretch one purchase across changing routines. However, that role doesn't establish current cost or equal features against the others. You'd also need clearer configuration, size, power, and care details before committing. Skip it if unanswered setup or maintenance questions will bother you every day. Number 2. Skip Hop Farmstand Grow and Play. Tight room, shared floor, or frequent cleanup? I'd pick this when folding is the feature that determines whether the gym gets used daily. Its folding format directly addresses the friction of leaving baby gear spread across your living area. That's a practical advantage for smaller homes or routines built around quick resets. But the folded size, setup steps, and folding system differences aren't explained here. So compact storage shouldn't be assumed without checking fit. Skip it if plushness, wooden construction, or music and lights play matters more than folding. Number 1. Lovevery Play Gym. For a first baby gym without one narrow priority, this is the one I'd actually buy. It earns the top spot by offering the strongest all-round starting point in this group. That makes sense when you're still learning which play features will matter in your routine. The trade-off is unresolved fit information, including dimensions, age limits, cleaning instructions, and material details. So I'd confirm those basics before treating it as a long-term match. Skip it if folding, piano-centered entertainment, or an extra-large mat is your deciding feature. Otherwise, this is my default. Choose B. Toys for wood, Tiny Love for plush space, and Baby Einstein for value-focused activity. Skip Hop wins on folding, while Lovevery is my balanced default. Check floor fit, age guidance, cleaning steps, storage, and included pieces. Prices and availability change, so check before you buy. I'd start with Lovevery for balance, then switch to Skip Hop if folding drives the decision. Pick Tiny Love when floor space is plentiful. Links are in the description.